What is crystal clear is that what we see is a completely justified fight of courageous women and men in Iran for their own freedom, and clearly that is something that we support. We condemn any attempt to attack these protesters, and I will call here again for an independent investigation. I will call again for sanctions, and also for a clear declaration by the European Union on what is going on.
Is the nuclear deal off the table?
That is a separate discussion, and it is in the interest of the whole world to make sure we get into safer waters in terms of nuclear, and therefore I do think it does make sense to also come to an agreement with Iran, but there's only one party blocking and stonewalling that in the last months and years, and that is Iran itself.
What could be your part of the training mission for Ukrainian soldiers?
Sorry, say again.
What could be your part in the training mission for Ukrainian soldiers? Would you participate?
Well, we will continue to take a forward-leaning look on any of these aspects, including also the military aspects. And it is good news that we managed to come to an agreement on this training mission, and we will diligently look into how we can help out. Thank you.
Can I ask you about
Sure.
Iran? You said that you're going to still pursue the issue of nuclear deal with Iran. Given what is going to happen, what is happening in Iran, is it wise to give Iran hundreds of billions of dollars while this is happening?
Well, let me be very clear that we condemn what we see in Iran, that we commend the courageous women and men who go to the streets and who fight for their freedoms and who manage to speak up, and we will continue to support them. And here within the Council, I will also ask for sanctions, and I will ask for a clear condemnation by the European Union of what we see that the regime is doing. What I said is that next to that, it does make sense for the world at large to move into safer territory, to move into safer waters in terms of nuclear proliferation. But that is at a separate table. And that is a conversation that, by the way, Iran has been stonewalling in the previous months and years. Thank you very much. Bye-bye. So basically, your colleague was asking another question. Your colleague was asking about the trainings mission, on which I said that I think it is tremendously important that we give continuous support to the brave Ukrainian people, that we see what we can do nationally, and we should do as much as possible in terms of military aid. And should combine that with such a diplomatic signal as well as practical help in terms of the training mission. That is one. That is on the previous question. In terms of the rule of law and accountability, it is crystal clear that even though it is difficult to make sure that we bring those responsible to justice, we should do so. And in our view, it is much more important that we manage to do so than how exactly we structure that. That is of secondary importance. So let's continue to work on accountability and make sure that justice is being done, even though we all know it will take years.
So you're not in favour of another special tribunal?
Let's do what is practical and what works. And from that perspective, we're open to looking into various solutions. But let's make sure we start today.
Do you feel the ICC has the capacity to deal with it?
As I said, the how-to is of secondary importance. Let's make sure we do kick this off. Thank you.